Oh, it's wobbling. Hi there. I know a lot of guitarists, including me, give names to their guitars. I've got names for some of my guitars, and lots of others I haven't named. But here are the guitars I have named, and the reasons why I've named them. This one's called Little Blue, or Bluey. Either name will do. It's a... what is it? It's a Joey. An Ashton Joey. Little mini guitar. Pretty obvious why I've called it that. Similarly, this one is called, if I don't wreck it, needs a few strings changing. This is another Ashton guitar, it's an acoustic, and it's called Rosie because on the fretboard, can you see that? On the fretboard there are little rose inlays. Simple as that. Rosie. Thank you, Rosie. This is quite a special guitar, if you can still hear me. This is my most recent purchase. A beautiful, gorgeous 355 copy. It's by Vintage, like a Gibson 355 equivalent. Gorgeous thing. I bought it by the River Severn in Shrewsbury, or Shrewsbury, some people call it. And I call this Red Severn, like Red Severn with an R. And it's not just called it because it's red and because of the River Severn, it's also because when I was a little toddler I had a favourite pedal car which was a red number 7 racer, which I call my little red racer. And when I got a bit older, when I was a little kid, I had on my bedroom door a racing car picture with which was red, and that was a number 7 as well, and it's still on my bedroom door now. This on the boat. This one is another Gibson copy. Some say it's like a Japanese copy. I don't know. It's a copy of like a Gibson Junior, but with a double cutaway. And it is called, I call this one Rivers, or I sometimes call it Muddy Rivers. Not because of my friend Martin Rivers, just because it's kind of like a muddy river, colour-wise. Sounds great actually. It cost me 100 quid, but it's not a real Gibson, I don't think. Last but not least is my very best guitar. I've got lots of other guitars, but they don't have names, like I said. This is my Tokai Stratocaster, and you may be seeing this mirrorized. Anyway, this is a Tokai Strat, and I call this Il Pirata. Partly because my band, the Blue Yellows, have a certain pirate theme running through it. Our keyboard player, Emma, had a pirate wedding. We played some gigs, not as the Blue Yellows, but as a pirate band a few times called the Blue Beards. So partly because it's black and white and piratey, and we've got a little bit of pirate history going on. But mainly because it's named after the great Italian cyclist Marco Pantani, and he was quite a rock and roll kind of a guy, one of my cycling heroes, and as I say, a real rock and roll type person. If you want to read about his life and his death, you'll find out why. Marco Pantani. This is Il Pirata, and it's my very best sounding guitar as well. Anyway, so what are yours called?